have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night Super Slam?
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Brian, along with the TyCin-Papi production team, my sis Cindy, my boy Tyler. It's our first hype video of 2019. We apologize for the delay in hype videos, but we are definitely kicking off our 2019 hype videos with a huge event presented by Alpha-1 Wrestling taking place this coming Sunday, Super Slam Sunday.
Hello?
And goodbye to Super Slam.
What a huge event is going to be taking place. Are you guys ready for this huge monumental event?
Oh, yeah. I'm more ready than the freaking Super Bowl. Like you guys know, I really don't like the Patriots, so screw them.
No one likes the Patriots unless you're from Boston.
Or in the New England area.
Haven't you seen the memes? They come out every single Super Bowl. Haven't you seen the memes? On Super Bowl day, the entire nation becomes X-fan for a day and insert team. So this year, it's going to be everyone in the U.S. is going to be a St. Louis Rams fan for the day.
You mean
Last
LA?
year was everyone's going to be a everyone was a Philadelphia Eagles fan last year, and so forth and so forth. So, okay, enough of the football.
Yeah.
Okay,
Talk about that forever.
Enough about football. We're here to talk about Alpha-1 Wrestling. So, that's
if you're
going to take...
interested in the football, 6:30 start kickoff.
Okay. Yeah. So right after the event, if you're a football fan, you can run home to watch the Super Bowl. But as we digress away from football into Alpha-1 Wrestling, as we mentioned, it's going to take place this coming Sunday in Hamilton, Ontario at 222 Queenston Rd in Hamilton, Ontario, with a special start time at 2 p.m. with the doors opening up at 1:30 p.m. Now, limited tickets.
So you can make it home for the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Now, limited tickets are available for this event. Golds are completely sold out. So if you did not get golds, you are completely out of luck. And as of this recording, only one of the 3 locations in Hamilton, Ontario has advanced general admission tickets, and that's Cool Stuff Toys located at 847 King Street East. Now, once those advanced tickets are gone, you can only get your tickets at the door for $20. Now, we're going to explain in a few minutes why you want to get your tickets as soon as possible, because once those advanced tickets are sold, they are gone, and you can only get them at the door. So,
and plus, Brian, to interrupt, Alpha-1 has also mentioned that this is the fastest pre-sales they've had since Cody Rhodes.
Whoa.
So, expect the Knights of the Columbus to be a zoo. Because we all know how packed it was for those Cody Rhodes shows, and they've seen ticket sales up just as high as those in advance tickets. Considering they have 3 locations, and only one now has GAs left.
So that definitely says something about the pre-sale tickets. Well, Alpha-1's been breaking records with their sales, and wow, it's just crazy.
Yep.
For this event.
So as I mentioned, the show starts at 2 p.m. It's a special start time, 2 p.m. Doors open at 1:30, so I highly suggest you get there early because the lineup is going to be packed. Now, as of this recording, there are 7 matches officially announced. However, as we do mention at every hype video, the card is subject to change. So if anything should change or get added, TyCin-Papi Productions will be on top of it and let you guys know. So, Cindy, would you want to take it away with some of the matches that are going to be taking place?
Okay, so in no particular order, first up you have is a tag team match between the team of Savage Society, which is Holden Albright and Kenneth Terrell, or Kenneth, whatever you go by, which I don't care less, versus the team of the Sad Buds, which is BMD, Brad Michael David, and Ricky Shane Page.
All right.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's with the names, the Sad Buds? It sounds depressing. Really?
Mean, they're the former champs. Can you call
yourself the A1 Buds?
Yeah, I would say
more upbeat. It's like, really? It's like from SNL, Downer Debbie. That's what it makes you feel like is going to happen.
Womp womp.
Yeah. So, for my pick, I'm just going to say Savage Society is going to continue adding to their body count and pick up the victory. And it's going to be an aggressive in nature match.
Yeah, I definitely am going to have to agree with you, Tyler. I mean, Savage Society, they're starting to wreak havoc in Alpha-1. They reformed throughout the end of last year. And we're going with the Sad Buds, whatever. Because they're sad that BMD is the former Zero Gravity champion and
Outerlimits.
Outerlimits. So thank you for that error. Like I said, I didn't even keep up. There were so many wrestling to content is that I keep forgetting a lot, whether it's indie or pro. But so I digress. And regarding with Ricochet Page, I mean, former alpha male champion. I mean, I don't know what 2019 is going to bring to the table for the both of them. But I'm going to have to go with the Savage Society for the win to wreak havoc.
Okay, well, some interesting picks. Now, for those who don't know, Tyler briefly mentioned that the Savage Society made their debut back in late 2018 when they attacked Cooler House in the Triple Threat Tag Team match when Holden Albright debuted his tag team partner, Terrell Kenneth. So, yeah, ever since late 2018, the Savage Society has been trying to make a name for themselves in Alpha-1 in the tag team division. Now, as far as my pick, I'm kind of go on the flip side of things and go with the Sad Buds for Ricky Shane Page and the leader of the 450 Club, Brett Michael David. Reason being because you have two former champions teaming up against a team that's trying to make a name for themselves, and we'll have to see what happens when all four of these big men collide in the ring. And I'm going to say, yeah, just like Tyler mentioned and Cindy's favorite phrase, this match is going to be a little bit aggressive in nature.
Yeah, but I feel like these two teams will have a great showing because we do to build up Alpha-1's tag team division because all they have is Space Pirates and Western Med.
And the fraternities.
Yeah, but they're not like on the roster. Like they're not actual A1 people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say they only have like two major tag teams.
Okay. Alrighty, so let's move on.
And great segue to our next match.
Exactly, which is going to be the Zero Gravity Championship match, which you have is the current champ, Cheech, versus one half of Space Pirates, Shane Sabre. Now, interesting match to say. I'm just going to segue into it because I feel that he just won that title, I believe, at the last Alpha-1 show, which is... No, not last Alpha-1. Last Alpha-1 show in Hamilton, not the Osh one, just to be clear, y'all. In Hamilton, which is Final Act 9. So, I'm going to have to say Cheech to retain the title. And as for Shane Sabre, I mean, continue on with the Alpha Tag Team title with Space Monkey. And...
Hey, is there something going on?
Yeah. So, who are your picks?
My pick. I'm going with Cheech, but it's not because he just won the title. It's because you're going to have the rest of the A1 OGs hiding around. So, better be prepared for at least Easy or Justin Sane to jump in there. So, I think Cheech is going to retain via outside interference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to agree with you guys because a lot of you who don't know, Shane Sabre tag team partner Space Monkey is over in DDT Pro in Japan. So fortunately, Shane Sabre does not have any help should he be outnumbered by Cheech and the A1 Originals. So I'm actually going to agree with you guys, and my pick as well is going to be for Cheech to retain the Alpha-1 Zero Gravity title, just for that simple fact that should Cheech need assistance, he has backup, whereas Shane Sabre, unfortunately, does not have his tag team partner by his side.
Exactly. So we all go for Cheech. I mean, like I said, and like we all agree, is that he just won the title. You know, there's no way that he's going to lose his Zero Gravity title.
Hey, technically, he's had the same length of run as Shane Sabre did when he lost the title.
Yep.
So, they could always play the hot potato game, which we dislike, but they could do it.
Which is going to be, to quote my dear friend and my brother-in, Aaron Riff here, highly unlikely in all likelihood, which is a big maybe in Lingman's term, y'all. Anyway, let's move on to this next match that I saw on the card, which is going to be Del Bruno's Open Challenge. So it's going to be anybody who is ready to face Alessandro Del Bruno along with cheesy Mark Wheeler, even though I'm sorry, Brian, if you're offended by calling Mark Wheeler, that we call Mark Wheeler cheesy. So, segue.
Hey, can I just say, he did win at Buckwild too.
Mm-hmm.
He says he's one-shot kill. Hey, the shot finally landed, because before that, he was shooting a lot of blanks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, hey, who knows? This might start a whole new thing. He might win a match every 2 years.
Who knows?
And I still say, why the hell did you pick a game? And you call, Dylan Daniels the Dollar Store Janela, and you make fun of MJF for wearing the Dollarama scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we now got, I don't even call it the Dollar Store ripoff, but okay, let's make it the 99-cent store ripoff. Mark Wheeler is the 99-cent store ripoff of Kenny Omega.
Interesting.
Because, who was the originator? Bang!
Yes. I'm hoping he's going to go to AEW, but I digress. Anyway, let's say, Brian, who do you think will challenge Del Bruno?
Okay. So many talented people in Ontario indie wrestling. However, okay, let's just think about this for a second. Wheeler's been on a roll lately. So let's say, what if, I know this is a big what if, should Wheeler turn around and be the one to challenge Del Bruno himself? It's a long shot, but who knows? It could be a nice twist. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying. But again, it could be anybody out there, but it'd be very interesting to see Mark Wheeler turn around and be the one to challenge Del Bruno himself.
Exactly. Tyler.
Hey, Brian, I can see that happening 100%. Thank you, and good night.
Exactly.
I'm
So,
just
Cindy,
doing that because he is your bargain your Barkin Barnes version of Kenny Omega.
Savage comment of the night, Tyler.
So Cindy, who do you think will be the one to step to the challenge to Del Bruno? Any pick you have in mind that you know of?
Well, I could see people that are like, even though we'll see like in the Ontario Indie scene, but I could see someone that is like pretty much affiliated with Impact Wrestling. If just, coincidentally. But who knows? I could see, well, what do I think I'm gonna have to choose my bold pick here. I'm thinking, I would gonna have to say is, well, I'm gonna have to go with one of the members of Ohio versus Everything, J. Chris.
Wow.
And then accompanying to him, of course, his brother.
I don't think all three people of OVE are going to be there.
We'll talk about the main event.
I know. Hey, that might not even be the main event.
But never say never. I would like to see. And besides, OVE used to be the Alpha Tag Team Champion long time ago.
Yeah, before they were OVE.
Yep. So why not have Jake challenge Del Bruno? But it's probably highly unlikely. But hey, I don't want to see Del Bruno lose. All right.
Hey, if it's not the bargain basement Omega, I would like to see Young Miles.
There you go. Alrighty, so we all got like different picks and all this stuff. So cool. Let's move on to the next match. So next up we have is the 6-person tag team match, which you have the team of Eazy-E, Eric Kearney, and of course the disgraceful tag team, the Western Med Connection, versus the team of one half of Cooler House, Gregory Irons, versus the debut of Alley Cat and former WWE superstar Swoggle. 6-person tag match, not too bad. I mean, I'm very familiar with Alley Cat. She's been wrestled throughout the whole Midwest and East Coast area. Especially, I know she's wrestled in, I believe, Rise too. And with her cat-like gimmick, I mean, she's a very talented wrestler, and I'm very happy about that. And regarding with Swoggle, he just made his appearance at Royal Rumble, which, let's not talk about it. This is not what we're here for and all that. And yeah, and Gregory Irons, fabulous as always. And then, I'm not going to talk about the other teams because, you know what? I don't give a crap. But, my obvious pick is going to be Team Swoggle, Cat, Irons. All right.
Okay, so I don't even want to acknowledge the other team. Let's just talk about Swoggle, Iron, and Cat. Because if you want to know my opinions, you can easily go to any one of our other hype videos and spend a good 20 minutes talking about them. So I believe it's going to be a very comedic match because Swoggle's known for his shenanigans in the ring. Iron, I think we'll see that in him as well because we know he can put on a very lighthearted match, as proven last year with Joey Ryan's. And I'm not too familiar with Alley Cat. I wish Alpha-1 promoted her a little more by putting her on the main poster and stuff, by saying, hey, we got this up-and-coming talent from the U.S. coming up here who's been on Rise and all that stuff. So, I don't even have to give you my answer on who I think is going to win. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Brian, you go.
Okay. Now, for this pick, it's going to be a little change of pace. Now, as much as I'd love to see the team of Swoggle, Iron, and Cat win, I just have this feeling that the team of Eazy-E and the Western Med are going to pull some antics to get the win over the Superstars, knowing that who Eazy-E is teaming up with, and we know the track record of Western Med of how they've won some of their matches, especially in the tag team division. I'm actually
Want to see
going
my
to
blood pressure rise?
be. Yeah, we'll probably see your blood pressure rise at the event, and yeah, that's most
It's a
likely.
substantial review if they do win.
Yeah. So yeah, so basically my pick is going to be for Eazy-E and Western Med, just for that simple fact.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
can see me blow up. So you can see me blow up again on YouTube. How many
Yes.
videos do I have of me blowing up on YouTube?
Hella.
Quite a bit. Well, quite a bit. You can make an entire playlist of you just on your rants alone, Tyler.
Oh, there we go.
Do we have 5 hours?
Okay.
Hey, well, you can make a playlist that's 5 hours if you want.
Okay, guys. Okay. It looks like there has been a heated, almost a debate going on, but let's go ahead and move on to the next match before it gets ugly AF. All right. So next up, we have is a 3-way dance match or whatever. Triple.
This was just added?
Yes, which just recently added. Which you have is the returning Kode Lane versus Zachary Wentz versus Trey Miguel. So yeah, 2/3 of Impact Wrestling Zone, the Rascals, is there, but they're finding each other and Kode Lane. So, Tyler, who do you got?
Trey Miguel.
Okay.
That's it.
Brian?
I'm going to say Trey Miguel as well. Now, if you've never seen any of these 3 superstars in action, I highly suggest to do your research on these 3 gentlemen, because these 3 can definitely put on a show. And I'm going to say this is probably going to be match of the night entertainment-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is going to be second or third match of the card.
Pretty much, and especially with the entertainment-wise, too. I mean, like I said, Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, along with Desmond Xavier, they're part of a stable Impact Wrestling called the Rascals. Of course, it's kind of like a portrayal of their, like, kind of like the 70s show gimmick with a hint of, like, the Rascals. If you guys seen the movie The Rascals, or the show, that 70s show as well. But for my pick, because I feel there's probably going to be some shenanigans, even though I don't know how Zach and Trey gonna fight out, I'm going to have to go with Kode Lane. So, there. Alrighty, let's move on here. Next up, we have is the part 1 of a main event match, which, okay, it's going to be a 4-way match, but it's going to be the Alpha Male and Outerlimits Championship match. First fall will be, the winner will determine the Outerlimits champion. Second fall will determine the Alpha Male champion. Which right now you have is your current Alpha Male champion, Kobe Durst, versus your current Outerlimits champion, 1/3 of OVE, Sami Callihan, versus the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, versus the Night Train, Justin Sane. Brian, go ahead.
Well, wow, this is going to be a huge match. 2 titles on the line. So one person can walk out with 2 titles around their waist. 4 great competitors in this match. Now, this is kind of a tough one to call, but as far as who would walk out a winner in this match, possibly with 2 titles around his waist, my pick is actually going to be for the Night Train, Justin Sane, because he is the very first alpha male, and he's been saying ever since he returned he wants to reclaim the throne of being on top of the Alpha-1 chain, so he could possibly do that and as well at the same time be the Outer Limits champion as well. So my pick is for the Night Train, Justin Sane.
Okay, Tyler, go on, because I want to go last.
Okay. Before I talk about this, I just wanted to give you all an update that we will have an exclusive interview with Kode Durst here on the TyCin-Papi Productions channel. So keep your eye open for that. So, to the match. Callihan, man, when he won the Outer Limits, the Knights of Columbus went berserk. It went loud when he showed up. Like, probably one of the biggest pops since Cody Rhodes has been there that we saw when Callihan was there. I think I'm going to side with Brian. I think Justin Sane might be the one that walks away with both belts. But I don't think they're going to give them 2 belts to one guy. So for your first pin, I think Kobe's going to pick up the Outer Limits title. And then for your second pin, you're going to see some more outside shenanigans by the OGs, and the Night Train's going to pick up the victory and become the alpha male. The reason I say that is then we can finally put an end to this Kobe versus Alexander rivalry.
Thank you, my guy.
If you remember my very long-winded rant in my video, Final Acts 9 video, it's on my channel at Ty Coles. I appreciate. I'm not trying to put either of these athletes down, so do not take it as that.
Exactly. We all have opinions.
It's just, I think it's been a little oversaturated with Kobe versus Alexander. If you want to have them back again, have like one final big blow match, like loser leaves Alpha-1 or something crazy like that. Something massive, like a steel cage match, last man standing match, I don't know, 3 stages of hell match. You pick it. With Kobe, great. But can we have some space in between where both of these guys can go branch off and do their own thing and have their own stories and end this? And you can bring them back eventually, but
exactly.
It's just when you're now talking about match 7 in a year and a half span, it gets kind of mundane. But to recap who I'm going to win to get off that rant, Kobe for the first pin, Sane for the second pin.
Tyler, I'm glad you just say what I have to say about this, even though that there was kind of like a lot of mixed opinions about like what I feel about Kode Durst winning the alpha male title and all that stuff. But hey, this is our opinion. This is our expression. You know, with wrestling, we all have opinions no matter what. Take it or leave it as it is. And yeah, I feel that it was pretty much oversaturated for the fact that like we're gonna get another Josh versus Kobe once and for all and all that. I mean, I respect both guys. I respect Kobe. He worked his butt off just to get his title back, but it's just, it feels like it's been overly done, to say at least. But I'm just going to leave it at that. So, yeah. So, anyway, this match is just, to me, I'm having mixed feelings about it because it was kind of like, it's going to be all over the place. Don't get me wrong. It is going to be a good match, but I feel that, like, it's going to be some confusion about who's going to take the fall and stuff like that. So, I'm just going to say this out of the way, just, for the sake of it. For the first fall, I'm definitely going to have to say is Kode Durst, first one, because if Kobe pick up the first pin, everybody's going to go all crazy that, Kobe's probably going to be the 2 Alpha-1 championship holder.
He's going to be the...
For that. But
you sound like Brandon Cook right now.
Oh, really?
Shout out to our homie Brendan Cook. Your name's been dropped.
Oh my God! Did I? Oh my God! Okay, I did. Shoot, this is like
Because I could
Brian don't mean this.
Exact same words that just came out of your mouth.
Okay. Okay. Whew. Let me go ahead and take a sip of water. Okay. Now for my second.
Just talking about Walter.
Okay. So for the second pinfall, who's gonna claim the alpha male title? Good points for you guys, and it would make more sense that a Alpha-1 original should be the one that's gonna be held on to the title, especially for X amount of time. So I'm definitely gonna go with the Night Train, Justin Sane. I know, shocker, because with Josh Alexander, you know he's going places everywhere, and like here he had his title run, good, and then for Sami Callihan,
Destiny's champion, C4 champion. He's fighting for the NWA heavyweight champion right as we speak. Is the moment of this recording. He's in Toronto going for the NWA heavyweight championship. Like putting the belt back on him would be kind of like I don't want to say be negative, but a bit of reliability. Reliability.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he might get signed to AEW for all we know.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean,
because Pete Dunne, WWE
NXT
UK champion, Pete Dunne has said this, that Josh Alexander is the best unsigned wrestling talent in the world today.
Exactly. And he's making heat wave internationally. And with Sami Callihan, I mean, he's still evolving with Impact Wrestling, but I feel like he's probably going to be doing more with OVE, but we'll see. And that's all we can.
And with Josh's hectic schedule and with Sami Callihan's hectic schedule, it only leaves two people left on who's going to be holding the belts. It just depends on which belt they're going to be holding by the end of the day.
Yes. Okay. All right. It's all a matter of time, which we're going to find out this Sunday, y'all. But speaking of which, and speaking of Impact Wrestling, let's move on to another main event of this match, which is going to be for the Impact World Championship match, which is a triple threat match, which you have the current champ, your current Impact Wrestling star, Johnny Impact / Johnny Alpha / John Morrison / Johnny Nitro / Johnny APW / whatever the hell John.
You can call him Johnny Smash by the end of
exactly. To me,
after Saturday,
I'll call him Jomo. That's what I'm gonna call him. All right. Versus All Ego Ethan Page versus your new recent All Elite Wrestling signee MJF. Okay. Now, I have something to say. So originally it was supposed to be a hardcore match between Ethan Page and MJF, but unbeknownst to all of us, MJF's lawyer did issue a statement that a hardcore match is not going to happen because of MJF's past injury.
Hello, I'm Mark Sterling, the attorney for Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I'm here today to clear up a bit of confusion revolving his match for Alpha-1 Wrestling on February 3rd. It appears that some sort of arrangement was made while my client was out healing from an almost career-ending elbow injury. Apparently, MJF is being forced to wrestle in some sort of hardcore match against Ethan Page. Well, even though Colt Cabana has given parental consent, I've got 2 pieces of paper, a pen, and a law degree that says, it's not legal. As a matter of fact, we have a contract still lined up that Stokely Hathaway signed that grants my client a title match instead. That's right, tough turkey, Ethan. Also, I have a prepared statement to read by MJF himself. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I'm a grown-ass man, and I do what I want. Lastly, if you or anyone you love has been affected by a wrestling-related injury or has been mistreated by management in any way, do not hesitate to call 1-888-GO-SMART. That's 1-888-GO-SMART. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Champ? Is Champ there?
Who is Champ?
That question will be answered this Sunday. Super Slash.
Yeah, whatever. So they added a triple threat match, but for the Impact World title. So nice. And I could see that Alpha-1 is possibly going to be partnering up with Impact Wrestling, because Impact is like partnering with some other independent wrestling companies. Like here in California, we have
ECW,
yeah,
Mass Wrestling,
Big Time Wrestling.
Destiny.
Yeah, Big Time Wrestling
For
in
those three.
the East Bay in California. Add that to the list as well, and then other ones, which I don't know.
Well, because Impact is doing it right and working with the independent wrestling organizations, and like the WWE, who's just swiping up all the talent and then dropping the ball on them.
Exactly, or like with the tier contracts too. But let's not talk about like other companies and whatever. This is Alpha-1. Best wrestling company in Canada, y'all. But I'm going to go with my pick. I know for a fact that I'm personally going to be singing Johnny Alpha. Well, technically...
He might be called something Johnny's whatever.
He's going to be Johnny APW or Johnny All Pro. But to me, he's going to be forever known as John Morrison. In short, Jomo. I'm going to see Jomo this Friday, which he's actually just going to be the number one contender for the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship against the current champ, Jacob Fatu, who happens to be Rakishi's nephew, the Usos cousins, and yeah, The Rock's cousin, the Samoan bloodline, y'all. So it's going to be pretty interesting.
Pick someone from Samoa.
Yeah.
You'll find a way that you can link them to The Rock.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And so... it's going to be a good match and all that, especially for the fact that MJF recently got signed with All Elite, even though he's being so nice and humble to Kode, and then he treats everybody else like crap, but whatever, that's how he is. Don't give a
Kiss
crap.
up to the boss.
Yep. And then, of course, Ethan Page.
Business 101. Kiss up to the boss.
Yep. And Ethan Page, this is going to be very interesting. His first Impact Wrestling title shot for the World Heavyweight title, because he did compete for the Ultimate X Division for the vacant X Division champion, but lost. Oh well. But hey, at least his third eye will guide upon him, thanks to Matt Sydal. But I'm going to go ahead with my pick. I'm going to go with Jomo to retain the title. Or Joe Al or whatever. Joe Al. Brian, remember? Al Ego? Now Joe Al. Joe Al.
You talk about me having a playlist of my rants. How about a playlist of your
makeup words? All right. Yes, that's good. Anyway, Tyler, who do you got?
It's actually, I feel like it's going to be pretty simple. John, whatever, insert last name, will retain the title.
Mm-hmm.
Because MJF is not an Impact signee, so you're not going to see their highest championship go to someone that's not signed with the company.
Mm-hmm.
All Ego. I think he's on screen. He's too busy with the X Division.
Mm-hmm.
So Johnny Boy will be the one walking out, still Impact champion.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Brian?
Damn. Well, this is probably a long shot, but as much as I'd love to see All Ego become Impact World title, if that was to happen, the roof would explode off the Knights of Columbus if Page was to win that title. But I'd have to go and agree with both of you, and my pick is going to be Johnny Alpha, in this particular case, to retain the title.
All right. Well,
One thing I would love to intercept is I still wish it was a hardcore match. And I wish, instead of weaseling his way out of the hardcore match, MJF instead decided to buy some protection, got like one of these giant big men, like Congo Kong, or before he recently signed with WWE, but before then, like bring in Abyss, or brought in like some muscle, like someone like bring in like big Mike Eglin, or someone. He's like, oh, you want your hardcore match? Okay, we'll have your hardcore match, but I'm going to have so-and-so in the back, in my corner.
or it could be someone that is probably unsigned with AEW, though. Someone that is like a big name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would have preferred the big man
scenario. Oh, yeah. PB Smooth, duh. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I know for a fact that at the last show there has been a lot of, which is Buck Wild too, there has been a lot of changes because of the snowstorm. So, who knows? Big man, PB
Between
Smooth
the
maybe coming
snowstorm and waking up late, that's why I couldn't make it.
yeah. I just hope this one.
Understandable.
Yeah. All right, so Brian, that is it for the match.
All right, so we've broken down the card for you.
Hello?
I'm watching you. At this weekend Super
For the love of all that is stop calling my house.
So if you would like more information on the card, make sure to go to www.alpha-1wrestling.com. Now, as we mentioned at the start of this video, you can still get your advanced GA tickets. However, they are very, very limited. So make sure to check out Cool Stuff Toys in downtown Hamilton, located at 847 King Street East, to get your advanced tickets. They will be pulled as of Saturday, but if you decide you want to go to the show after Saturday, you can only get your tickets at the door on the day of the event for $20. Now, as far as upcoming events for Alpha-1 Wrestling, the next time that Alpha-1 Wrestling returns to Hamilton will be on Sunday, March 10th for Watch the Thrones 6. Now, if you are not from the Hamilton area and you happen to live in the Oshawa part of Ontario, Alpha-1 Wrestling will be returning to Oshawa on Sunday, March 24th, when Alpha-1 Wrestling presents We Are Legends with your special attraction, WWE NXT UK superstar Trent Seven will be in the building. So if you are a fan of Trent Seven, and if you can make it up to Oshawa on Sunday, March 24th, make sure to check out www.alpha-1wrestling.com for more information on that, as well as future events for Alpha-1 Wrestling.
And don't forget, we have an event in April. It will be April 14th. We got Here We Go Again in Hamilton.
Okay. All right. And also, like, if you want to watch past Alpha-1 Wrestling show, there is a website where you can watch it. And by the way, they did change the name of the website. So now you can go to www.independentwrestling.tv to check out all the past Alpha-1 Wrestling shows and other independent wrestling shows as well. And yes, they are still giving out the code for only first-time user who sign up. You get 20 days free by using the code Alpha-1 as well.
Okay, we also forgot to mention one very important thing. Now, if you are unable to attend the event live, you can also stream the event as Cindy mentioned on the Independent Wrestling website, if you're unable to join us live, it will be doing a live stream as the action happens, so we can join. Even if you can't be with us there physically in person, you'll be able to watch with us live online.
And join the conversation as well on social media like Twitter. All right, so that is it for all. And also, yes, there will be merch to be involved, but if you cannot able to go, there are some other stars that has like their pro wrestling tee stores merch, so you guys can definitely check them out as well. So yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and give our plugs. So who wants to start?
All right, Go ahead, Tyler.
You can follow me on YouTube at Ty Coles, where all my wrestling stuff is. You can also follow me on Instagram at Ty_Coles88. I think that's it. Or Ty Coles88. I can't even remember my own goddamn codes. And on Twitter at Ty_Guy1988.
Okay, and you guys can follow me at simply_C_OK on Instagram, Twitter, and on my YouTube channel as well. And if you want to see more of me, well, go to NoDQ.com for all the latest news in pro wrestling world and all that stuff. Reviews, rants, etc., etc. And yeah, Brian?
All right, so you can follow myself at the Prince Poppy on Twitter. I also have an Instagram. That's Prince_Poppy81, as well as my YouTube channel, youtube.com/theasianshorty, as well as you can also follow TyCin-Papi Productions on YouTube at youtube.com/TyCin-Papi Productions, as well as don't forget, if you are on Facebook, you can definitely check us out at The Wrestling Guys on Facebook, as well as if you have any independent wrestling news you would like to share with the rest of the Facebook world, you can definitely share it on Ontario Indie Wrestling. However, we do digress. No WWE news, that's for a different category. But if you have anything independent from Ontario, North America, the United States, you can definitely share it with us on Ontario Indie Wrestling, and we can definitely check that out. You can be in Europe, you can be anywhere in the world, as long as it's independent wrestling related, and we are happy to share it with the rest of the social media universe.
Exactly. Now, this is going to be a good show. Looking forward to it. So, Brian, close it all off.
All right. So, for myself, Cindy, Tyler, the entire TyCin-Papi production crew, we will see you Sunday for Super Slam Sunday. And again, if you're not there with us in person, you can also join us on live. We will have all the information in the description bar below. So for TyCin-Papi Productions, you guys have a good evening and a good weekend.
Cheers, y'all. Stay warm.
Peace out, and let's go Rams.
Woo, Ram! F the Patriots.
I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling... No, I can't even handle this. I cannot handle this.